these so far. And then here's the dilemma. A mix of regular coffee and mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is really good for you. My C collection last year. I think I came out with these in 2020, actually, like my first Easter collection ever. It was like a May collection. I actually came out with these when I was going to a country concert with Monique, and I launched them in the car on the way there. I remember that. I believe these are from like it was in between summer and fall collection. Like I know that's the time range. I think I came out with chicken burgers. Oh, I think it was part of the barbecue collection. Might have been 2023 as well. Them in this little container so that dust doesn't get on them. They look like this and that. Alright guys, I'm currently recovering from a cold, but that doesn't stop me moving on to the next project. So I'm currently working on another like book project with Henkler again, the company that I made my book with. It is gonna have little clay cutters in it. I think it's gonna have about 6 different cutters. So we're just in the beginning of kind of developing this project. I'm just recovering from this cold. I have to start sculpting the little mini foods that are gonna be kind of displayed on this kit, like the box. So I have to make 4 or 5 different brunch foods, 4 or 5 different dinner foods, and then like 4 or 5, I think we might do 6 desserts. And each one is going to be made using these cookie cutter things, like these cutters that are in the box. Also have one step-by-step kind of project showing you how to use these cutters. It's still really in the beginning, trying to get over this cold and just really work on this like samples of these little mini foods. And they're going to be kind of kawaii and like cute, so they're going to have little eyes on them. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. So we're going to get started on that today. All of these so far. I still have to make the pancakes. I still have to make the burger, the smoothie, the pizza, the ice cream sandwich, the brownie with the ice cream, and the cake. I think I'm going to film this one like with a strawberry sauce. I'm going to film this one, I think. And then maybe I should film like the pizza one too, because they want some videos of this stuff as well. I'm going to show you guys individually what these guys look like because I think they are turning out really, really cute. I have 3 pimples in a row on my forehead. What's that about? First of all, I don't know. A pumpkin coffee, of course. What else am I drinking on August 12th? Huh? What else? What are we doing today? Okay, we're filming brand collabs. I wasn't even gonna really vlog this because I've been off my vlogging game, but I'm feeling chatty today. I'm a sculptor, but I'm also a florist part-time. So I made this beautiful flower arrangement for the background of my brand videos because when I film, you know, I probably can tell you what I'm filming because this video will not be going on for a while. It's for UGG. UGG Canada. Ooh, actually, I can show you the shoes. I can show you everything because this isn't coming up for a while. Honestly, truly grateful because this is such a dream collab and I like want to throw up and die because I'm so excited. But this is what it looks like. It's a dream. I'm gonna just cry. So here are the beauties. So these were the samples that I made. But yeah, so this is clay cutter number 1. You get a little toast cutter, a rectangle cutter, and I like designed all these cutters because I kind of told them what kind of crafts we can do and what the shapes and would look like and what we would need to do those crafts, if that makes sense. I have this, it's just a round cutter, and then we have a smaller version of that, and you'll see what we use these for when I show you them more. So there's about one. I don't know if they'll, this is literally straight off the print thing, so there's still like the things on them. They just sent it to me just to show me what they would look like. So they're like fresh off the press, okay? Then there's this one. I actually asked them to make this one a little bit bigger. Hopefully it wasn't too late when I asked, but it's still like in the works, so I feel like they should make it a little bigger. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I wanted it like 4 millimeters bigger. So there's this one, and this one can be used for like bite marks and stuff, or I made this little cookie. I guess I can kind of explain like which one's for which. Like the small cutter will be like to make holes in donuts and bagels. This is like totally behind the scenes of all this stuff because this is what I got in the mail for the first sample. So I got like this little clay pack and I got to pick all the colors that we needed in the kit. So I actually ended up changing some of these because I wasn't sure about how much of what we needed until I made them all. So you get a little white one. I think, I'm trying to remember what I said, but I think we have 2 whites in the kit. Your primary colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. The basics. You can mix and make any color out of those. So you can make green, purple, like whatever you need, orange, like you'll be able to make that. And then these ones, they gave me the doubles of them. But I was like, let's make these beige instead. So I just wrote that on there just so I was like, okay, these are supposed to be beige. Black. So we're going to make this a brown. So this will be a brown clay instead, like a dark brown. So you can make your, like these kind of guys. Make the brown. And then if you want to get that lighter color brown, you just add white to the clay. It's really easy. It's just like mixing paint. It's just more in your hand and it's just more mixing with your hands. It's the same thing as paint. It's really, really cool. You'll also get these 2 tools. So they sent me this as well. So this is good to make little details on the stuff and then for cutting. I do recommend having an X-Acto knife and some kind of roller and some kind of tool like this if you're working with polymer clay. But if you just get this kit and you're just starting, these are good little starters because you can use a pop can to roller your clay, honestly. You can DIY a lot of things, and in this book it tells you that. It tells you about how you can roll up tin foil and all that kind of stuff. So that's what this kit has been. And I actually had to remake, I'll show you what I had to remake when the cutters came in the mail because I started designing them before the samples got to me, and I wanted to remake them so they looked the same. And the bottom is the after. I prefer the top sandwich, but the bottom is definitely just more towards the audience and it's just more kawaii. I added avocado to the toast because it made it brighter, and yeah, they're just necessarily bigger because of the cutter size is different. Really, really cute. So I am happy with them. I've just been keeping them up here kind of working on, and what I have to film today is sculpting of 3 of them. So I have to pick 3 of these and we're going to sculpt them, and they're going to use those as the advertising videos for the kit. Okay, put some leaves. I have these like purple lights. Hi Caviar. I don't know if I should put them up somewhere over here.
I feel like the purple ones would look really cute behind the leaves, like while I'm filming. They're a lot warmer than I remember. I feel like they used to be more purpley, but over time they've gotten more pink. These almost like pass for red, so they could pass for like the fall vibe rather than like the Halloween vibe. So I think we are just gonna do these ones, and I think it will still look really cute. So we're gonna do it. Okay, this is really cute. I feel like it's giving fall. Yeah, I hand paint all my nails, so this was a lot of work. Please be careful of these edges. You can literally slice your arm open, and that's not good. So a lot of the time I will do this. Put tape around the edges if you're gonna do this. And then this is my travel sized one. So if you guys seen any of my travel camping sculpting vlogs, I bring this with me when I'm traveling. So when I'm sculpting on the go, I bring this, and then I know I'm protected from the sharp edges. So the reason I don't do that on the big one is, the reason I don't do that on the big one is just because like it's so close to the table, and like I'm so used to being around it that, you know, it's fine. I also forgot to show the pastels that they're giving in the kit. So they're not as warm as what I would normally use, but they're still gonna do the job. Hi, Caviar. He thinks I'm talking to him, I swear. So we actually scratched the white one because we don't really need the white one for this kit. I used this one in the first polymer clay kit I had to add a like sugar dusting to the blueberry. I did like a blueberry Danish, and it had icing sugar on top, so we used it for that in that project, but we didn't need it in this one. So I'm actually going to use these when filming, so that when you guys buy this kit and you see these advertising videos, it gives the same coloring effect. Okay, so before we get started, this has been my second like pick me up at the end of the day, since I've already had my coffee earlier this morning. So this is what it looks like when I film. So obviously I have my lights on, and then this is what it looks like into my like POV, okay? So you guys can kind of see how I film. And then I grab my little acrylic stampers and I'll sculpt right here in front of it. So that's kind of what it looks like. I just want to say this is the coolest collab I've ever freaking done. Like, the fact that I'm sitting here about to sculpt these UGG shoes is crazy to me. Also, I went to Costco this morning just to get the Halloween Alanis. This is a new flavor, I think. It's the pumpkin cream flavor. She's bomb. She's bomb. It also comes in a pack with the Witch's Brew one. And it's really good. I literally pretty much finished it. Okay, update time because I haven't chatted with you in a hot minute. It's currently September now. Don't remember the last time I filmed on this camera, to be completely honest. Probably was July. I'm working on a Michaels video right now. This is the project. It's honestly okay. It looks pretty cool. I can't tip it up too much because the magnets is a problem. We have problems with the magnets, so I had to order some more stuff from Michaels to try and fix the situation, so that the Michaels video will look nice. So right now it's just like a fall themed clock. I had to paint. See, here's the dilemma. So I bought stronger magnets, so we're gonna replace these magnets. Look at my cute little cup. I asked for pumpkin spice creamer when I got my groceries delivered, and they gave me wedding cake, a Love is Blind edition. It's still good, but it's not pumpkin spice, so a lot less of all the actives in caption. Hello vlog. I am feeling very good. This is the drink of the day. I'm just sculpting these little shoes for the brand I'm working on. I have to glaze this because it looks a little, I had to sand it down. It's this like Mary Jane shoe. So I kind of had to like sculpt these shoes. I have all the other shoes lined up over here. So that's what I'm working on. I have to film 2 videos of the sculpting, and then the other 2, it's just, or the other 3, it's just like photos of like the sculpted shoe. And yeah, so I already filmed this one, the sneaker. I need to build a little shoe rack because I also did my UGG collab. Really need to make a shoe rack for all my little miniature clay shoes. Okay, so since today I've had a full day, well, I'm having a full day of Halloween sculpting. These are my sketches. Some of them will look a little weird, but sometimes it's just like a brain dump of kind of what I want to do. These are inspired by the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book. I read it and it was super cute and I loved it. So I thought that maybe I could make some sort of charms or something. And then I forgot that I had this little thing and I was like, oh, maybe I could put like a pumpkin, a chicken, apples, and like the white cat in here and stuff or something. I don't know. If you read the book, you know. Oh, Kiwi's here. I'm so tired, but the past like week and a half I've been making these shoes. Done! The collection is complete. So I just finished this one, which it turned out pretty cute. Yeah, this one's probably my favorite. Oh, boot. Turned out really good. She's taking the bag. You can't have this. No. That's my work for that project. I'm really tired. I need to go to sleep, so good night. I'll see you when we work on the next project, which is going to be craft book stuff, so I'll see you then.